Hi there, Pisces. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your reading back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. So this is going to be your love general messages. The format is going to be you versus them. I'm going to be pulling card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and advice by the end of the session, okay? Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the roles might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you at all. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, so let's do it, Pisces. Oops, Page of Cups in upright position. Pisces. Where should we begin? Okay, so you might be dealing with a water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. However, you're dealing with someone here who's trying to balance themselves, okay? Because I feel that there was a situations in which they feel that it kind of like triggered their fear of abandonment. It kind of like triggered that sense of like, I'm afraid of getting hurt, or I'm afraid of getting hurt again. I'm afraid of getting disappointed. I'm afraid of getting rejected. So the only way in which this person knows how to cope with that is by basically focusing a lot more on their financial stability or on their financial security. Okay, so you might be dealing with someone here who's trying as much as they could to just focus on their work or to focus on their new business ventures or business opportunities out there. Okay, and that is how they cope with this thing. Your challenges here, Pisces, has a lot to do with you taking that step into releasing yourself from this mental entrapment that you've been in for weeks, I would say. Okay, I don't think this is something recent. I don't think you've been feeling like this for recently. I would say it has happened possibly, 8 weeks or more than that. Okay, but one of your biggest challenges is to basically take in that step to release yourself from that mental anguish that you guys have been in for weeks now. Okay, now in the past, this person was the Page of Wands in upright position and also the Four of Swords in upright position. Your past was the Queen of Wands in reverse and also the Death card in reverse. I feel that in the in the past, you feel that there's something unfinished between the both of you. Okay, this person was curious about you. This person did try to, watch you, stalk you, observe you, whatever you might want to call it. However, the persona in which they were trying to present themselves in was the Four of Swords. It's like as if they didn't care. And I feel that this type of persona that they were given, the energy that they were given about them not really caring, them not really thinking about these connections, etc., really hit your self-esteem by a lot, because you then questions like, what did I do wrong? What did I miss? How come? You know what I mean? Like, you didn't get what you guys were wanting in your connections in the past, right? So you felt that this was an unfinished business for both of you here. Now, and I feel that the method in which they were doing it in the past was effective in a way that it hit you straight to the core. You know what I mean? Like, you can't fully move on because you didn't get any clarity or closure. There was like a lot of questions, and it also kind of like hit your self-esteem by a lot. Now, in the now, Pisces, this person is the Six of Cups in upright position and also the World card in upright position. From your side, you have the Ace of Pentacles and you also have the Four of Pentacles in upright position. This could be the indications of you having the possibilities of meeting someone new. However, you're going to be kind of like quite closed off. And this is also going to be about the persons that we were talking about in the past as well. Okay? Because this person right now, unlike you, because I feel that you're kind of like quite in a limbo about where you stand in these connections, where you stand within these connections, where is your mental state in these connections. from this person in the now, they have finally made up their mind that you guys are their wish fulfillment. So they're trying as much as they could to try to manifest you. There's like a lot of reminiscing that they're doing. There's like a lot of nostalgia that they're doing. Okay. Because they have fully concluded that, you know what, like based of my, you know, nostalgic memories, based of me, you know, reminiscing the things, the sweet memories that I shared with Pisces, I've now fully concluded that, you know what, like possibly Pisces could be my soulmate or could be my twin flame or the one that I want to end up being with. Okay, they see that potentials in you guys. We're going to clarify if they're going to be taking any type of actions, but I feel that from your side, you don't. You don't want to. Okay, you have the Four of Pentacles in upper position in here. You don't want to. Okay. So, now let's pull some future card for you guys. Okay, so in the future, there's also going to be like a little bit of a serious skepticism from your side about whether or not this person is also giving attention someplace else. I feel that from your part in the future, you guys are kind of like quite still indecisive when it comes to that, but you're much more certain about you wanting to put even a greater wall separating between you and this person, in a way that if this person were to become into you, this person would need to jump through hoops. Okay, so in the future, I do feel that this person finally taking that action. Okay, finally taking that action very slowly though. It's not like they're going to be coming charging at you in full speed. It's not like they're going to be, you know, doing something that is very drastic, but it's going to be very slowly. It might be just kind of like a hint, a poke, a simple high, a simple effort, like a very simple one, a very slow moving one. Okay, in which I feel that you're going to be resisting it. Again, as I was saying earlier, this person would need to jump through hoops in order to get to the other side, in order to get to your side. Okay, so now let's clarify the present moment. Okay, a lot of this nostalgia that is coming from their side and them being much more assured and being much more, you know, affirming their feelings towards you is that they felt that it was, they were regretting some things here. Okay, after further contemplations, after further introspections, they were regretting some things, and they're kind of like making a promise towards themselves that, you know what, like I'm going to show up better. I'm going to be showing up a little bit better, you know, towards Pisces. Let's see the World card in position. Okay, let's see the Ace of Pentacles in position. See from your side 4 Pentacles here. You still want them deep down inside of you. You do still want them. You cannot lie about it, okay? But I feel that there's still like a little bit of a resentment within yourself about things that happened in the past. You still have the desires or wants to, you know, cherish the love that both of you share with one another. You still want to be putting energy towards it. But at some point, you know, inside of you, there's a bit of resentment. And I always says this, you know, energy leaks. So no matter how much even if you guys are just being sweet towards them and everything like that, there is still that energy of resentment within you here. Okay. Now, this person does have like a severe fear of abandonment. This person has a severe fear of being rejected. So I feel that they're being very, very careful and very methodological in terms of approaching you in order to not get burned or to not get hurt. Let's clarify the future card here. Yeah. Even if you guys are in a relationship with someone, this person just doesn't care, you know. This person has already concluded that you are the one that they want. They're very sure. They're very certain about it. So in the future, this person is going to be saying something along the lines of, well, because you resent them anyway, okay? They're going to be saying something along the line of, they messed up. They did something that kind of like ruined or tarnished the beautiful connections that both of you had. They're no longer going to be, you know, let's go with the flow. Take it slow, take it easy. Yeah, it's okay. Let's avoid our problems. They don't want that. They no longer want to be doing that. They really, really want to be working on these connections with you, with that forced positivity, you know, with that strong optimism about like, you know what, like we could actually make it work. But again, you're going to be making it a bit difficult for them. It's like you're waiting for this person to do something to prove themselves towards you. So when you said no in the future towards this person, it's not like because you don't want them, but because you want them to try harder. You would probably also, and you might have already have this idea inside of your mind that this person is emotionally selfish, that what you stand for in the past was always, you know, the collective happiness of you two. And this person was only caring about their own emotional fulfillment, their own feelings and everything like that. Everything kind of like go around their feelings instead of yours. But yeah, I see that. Now, let's pull some advice card for you here, Pisces. Knight of Cups in upright position, the Star card, and also the World card in upright position. Pisces, you know, the advice here has a lot to say about like you really not needing to focus a lot more on a relationship or giving your cups to someone else, and instead trying as much as you could to just focus it on you. You see this Knight of Cups in upright position in this deck of mine? Yeah, it's very different from the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, because instead of handing it out to someone else, they'd be like, oh, actually, I'm thirsty as well. Let me just drink it. Okay, so sometimes we're so busy giving out our affections towards other people, romantic-wise, friend-wise, family-wise, anything like that. We're so busy doing that. And then when we look at our own cups, we're like, oh my God, like it's empty. Now I'm drained because like a lot of people are asking too much of me, and I've been forgetting to take care a lot more about myself. Now, this is your advice here, Pisces, is that before you do that, make sure that you're already, you know, dehydrated. Sorry, you're already hydrated. Why dehydrated? You're already hydrated before you give your cup to someone else, you know? Like if you're on a brink of death because you're thirsty or you're dehydrated, would you really give your cup of water to someone else? Really? No, right? So this is your advice here. Just give that cup towards yourself. I feel that in this week, the focus should be a lot more on yourself, a lot more on your ambitions, a lot more on your life goals, a lot more on your missions. And I feel that with the Saturn rule card here, with the World card, it's like you have to be very disciplined when it comes to that. You really need to start putting your boundaries. And I'm not just saying this just for this person. I'm saying it for, you know, every aspect of your life. If you feel that you're overwhelmed in your work, say it, put boundaries. If you feel that your friends are overwhelming you, say it, put boundaries. If you feel that your family is overwhelming you, say it, put some boundaries. Boundaries is very important for you guys this week, okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Pisces. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for, and I hope you have a great week ahead. All right, bye-bye. Have a great day. I love you.